Welcome, all you dragon slayers, peanut butter and jelly eaters, and lizards. Well, I don't know. To Baxter's Blaze. You're entering the tiger trap. Look out for the sap. This little bug down here. He's hiding right now. That little bug right down here. He was sucking on the sap. Little sap sucker. Well, today we're going to talk about case. Specifically, the burnt sea dragon bone corncob jig trapper Wharncliffe 6254 WSS manufactured. Oh, April 10th, 2025. I've already posted a short on this one, and let's show it. Burnt Caribbean blue corncob jig. And there's not a lot of burn on the show side, but there's some burn. Now I polished it up a little bit. I don't know if that took some of it off. But let's look at the pile side. Yes, the sea dragon. Now, unfortunately, the sunlight's not shining upon it, so it's not quite as bright as the short I posted the other day. But these have been all the rage, and, well, I only had a few. A Barlow, a Saudi, a mini trapper, and I've been liking to collect these Wharncliffe trappers. They have the stereotypical clip point blade and the Warnie. This one you can see I got a little recurve here to the blade. Not too bad. I took the burr off of it already. And a little recurve on this blade, which is kind of rare for my case trappers. I used to just get those on my Frost, but fit and finish is overall really good. Mostly. Clip points off to the pile side a bit, but not rubbing, and the space slightly off, which is kind of what you get nowadays. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Back springs look really fantastic. I got the ubiquitous scratch, which I have my theories. I think it's their magnet that they stick them on, maybe in the showroom. But yeah, it's basically a Caribbean blue and corncob jig with a little bit of burn. Very cool. Very glad to add this to my collection. This is one of the reasons why I wasn't too sad about giving Brad the single-bladed Sea Dragon Barlow because, well, I had a double-bladed one. What is this? You talk of PB&J and lizards. Yes. My peanut butter and jelly with a whole lot of peanut butter on that show side. And, well, the pile side looks really nice, too. Very dark. Kind of highlighting the burnt bone by Case Knives. The lizard skin. Probably one of my all-time favorites. I think I prefer them over these. These do have the houndstooth arrowhead shields. But these are all Wharncliffe trappers, which I kind of prefer over the spay blade trappers. The only difference is the spay blade sits farther down in the handle, so you don't feel it as much in your hand. You can see, get a little bit there, and the spay blade is just nice and slim down there, which is not a big deal. A small price to pay to have two really cool blades. The clip point, where you get a little belly to the blade, and then, well, you got your straight edge. The burnt bone by Case. All the rage. I think it looks best on the corncob jig. You can do them on sky blue crindle jig. You can do them on other knives, and they do look fantastic. But if you're going for that reptilian look, a burnt corncob is hard to beat. There you go. There is 3 burnt bones by Case. Which is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. But we cannot present these 3 without showing the OG original 6.5 bone stag Wharncliffe Trapper. I was so excited to get this one. So excited. Get a little burn there. It's meant to look like, well, stag bone, but it's not. It's bone stag. But you do get a nice little burn to it, a little toasty. I really like the ripples and lines, the grain here by that front pin. A little bit lighter here, a little torch there. A lot like their antique bone. I was so excited to get this one. And it's a fantastic carry. Great snap. For sure. Okay, there you go. There's 4 burnt bones for you. Which do you prefer? Well, I still really am a huge fan of the old 6.5 bone stag. Very classic look. And, well, the whole burn rage to me started with the lizard skin. I'm not even green bone fan, but look at that. Absolutely amazing. PB&J, I'm not a purple fan at all, but I do like them. They look really nice. And heck, I like peanut butter and jelly. And well, this one has a fantastic deep burn to it. The Sea Dragons. I may be getting Sea Dragoned out. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to get. By the time this video has posted, they've already released the Mini Trapper. And I really like the Mini Trappers also with the Wharncliffe, so I may pick that up. I do like Caribbean Blue. Always reminds me of snorkeling in the tropics down in Belize. And they do look absolutely amazing. They just seem like jewels to me. Like, would you really carry this? I'm sure I will. Out sailing again. Again, this show side, not too much burn, but you do see it here. I do like the look of it. Rather nice. Well, thank you all for joining me in the Tiger Pit for showing this Wharncliffe Sea Dragon and busting out a few mothers, the mother load of the burnt trappers for you. I appreciate you watching Baxter's Blades. Which do you prefer? Maybe all of them, maybe none of them. Maybe you just like a nice bright Caribbean bone with no burn. Maybe you like Roger's jig or burnt amber bone Roger's jig, which is a Case family that is coming. It's going to be Roger's jig, carbon steel. I think it's going to have some toasty amber bone. I think they mentioned it as a fall release. Keep your eyes peeled. I really like carbon steel Case knives, and that Roger's jig looks absolutely amazing, and it's a very unique shield that's going to come with it. If you haven't seen it yet, keep your eyes open. I'm sure I'll let you know when I get one. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances with the reptiles. Take care.